Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and this is Kitty, and I'm doing a reading for the collective, and she's going to join me right up until I pull out the prosperity dust because she is very sensitive. I know you don't like the smell. I think it smells fabulous, but it's not made for cat noses apparently. At least not this one. So, prosperity dust. Okay. Is that okay? It's okay so far. So, before I begin, I have not been doing my, I don't know if due diligence is the right word, but I haven't been promoting my little thing. I keep forgetting. So, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to talk about it. It's a little zine I created called Survive This Day Without Lighting Something on Fire. And I don't know about you, but I've been feeling like lighting stuff on fire lately. I've been restraining myself though. Very proud of this. But it's a little guide full of emotional survival tools, snarky wisdom, and rituals for when it all feels a little much. And lucky you, I'm going to read to you a little excerpt from one of the pages. This page is called The Field Guide to Beasts of Burden, Inner Monsters and Mood Goblins. And there are little, what do you call them? Oh, I can't think. They're those little tags that get used when botanist or whoever is when they're words, they're describing the thing. And so one of these is called Overthinkosaurus. The Latin name is Thinkosaurus spiralis. Description: a large, anxious dinosaur that stomps through your thoughts at night, dragging every awkward memory from 2008 behind it. Telltale sign: you've rewritten the same text 5 times and still haven't sent it. Known habitat: 3 a.m., the shower, waiting rooms, and literally anywhere silence exists. Countermeasure: say it out loud. It loses power when exposed to air. Also, snacks. So there's a little tease for you, a little idea of what you might find. It is loaded with all kinds of fun stuff like that. In the description box below is the link to Coffee, where it lives, and under my pen name, Author Not Found. What am I doing? Now, on to the reading. I'm just going to do whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. So, starting with angel cards. Purification. We have an angel being precipitated upon by the rain, with rain, in the rain. Anyway, in the shower. Yeah, angel in the shower. Maybe this angel is overthinking. Needs to purify its thoughts. Oh, and we've got courage. We have an angel diving, going for it. Purification and courage. Okay. Now we're just going to go to my Wisdom of the Oracle. Mending in reverse, 52. Fork in the road, lucky number 13. Observer, 49. Also 13. Both of these break down to a 4. Interesting. Yeah, so this just keeps coming up. There's something that has happened with a person. Could be a group. Apply it as it fits, of course, but I'm going to say person, because we have two here, where something fell apart and it is heartbreaking, and that it may not be worth trying to fix. Maybe there's been a period of time of just everyone going to their separate corners, and maybe someday it'll get addressed and dealt with, but for now this is over, and it's tough, because this was a connection that was meaningful in some way, but it has brought you to a fork in the road. It's like yeah, some new path has opened up for you because of this rift that has happened. And with this observer card combined with the fork in the road, it's like, do I take a new path? Where do I go from here? Where I'm coming from, well, that it's like a door's closing or something. It's like we're not backtracking. We're not going back. It's time to move forward. And maybe there are a couple different paths, because of having to walk away from something. And so it's really about like paying attention, observing, what are my options? Which direction can I go? What feels right? What makes the most sense? And this observer can also be observing all the feelings that are coming up around having to leave something behind, around the pain that has been kind of, this has caused. It's like you were feeling stuck. Okay, so the thing about this fork in the road card is there's this, I don't know, there's this four-legged animal here, whatever it is, and it's got a leash that is, it looks like it's like tied to something, but actually the leash is just on the ground. So it's like having felt like you were stuck somewhere, but in fact you have the ability, you have the free will to move on. And I'm noticing, maybe for the first time, that there's an owl on this creature's back. So there's wisdom here. There's something, there's a part of you that is has learned some lessons, has gained some kind of wisdom, and is kind of there with you on this journey, as you realize that there are new directions. And we have a monkey up here. And I always think of this monkey as, being higher up, being able to see. It's like there's an energy or somebody who's like, hey, I can see further than you. Go this way. And so it's about choosing to move forward. And also observing all the circumstances and whatever's going on within you. Yeah, okay. So I need to go to the Heart's Hidden Secrets. I want to find out more about just kind of this energy that you have been in, or maybe that you are moving into. Get some agua. Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. That's it. Isn't that interesting? They're leaving it up to you. It's like, is this toxic or is it not? I mean, it could be resilience because of toxicity, or it could just be pursuit of a deep love, unity. Whoa. Twin flames, mirroring shared feelings and reflection. Oh. Is this the new path? One of the new paths? At first, when I pulled soulmates, I was like, oh, maybe this has to do with, you know, the ending of a connection and somebody's chasing, and that's possible. That could be possible where somebody from the past is like, wait, you are the one. I must get you back. Somebody's chasing someone because feeling like twin flames and soulmates. Whoa, what? But this could also be something totally new. And it kind of aligns with this courage, this chasing and this courage. Someone's in pursuit of someone here. Maybe that's why there's this observer energy. The plot thickens. Okay. Okay. So, tell me more. Let me go with the, whatever this one's called. I don't know. It's tarot of some kind. Osho Zen. Moment to moment. 2 of rainbows. Ooh, page of clouds. Fighting. Past lives. This is the moon. This is a moon. Pisces, also Cancerian energies. And we also have air signs here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, you know, the narrative is definitely about, like, it's like, so whatever happened in the past, that's in the past. We're moving on. And so we're moving on. We're trying to be in the moment. Someone's trying to be in the moment. But there's this defensive energy, this fighting. This guy has very different energies too. There's this guy has armor on. In the clouds, we see 2 figures, hands on each other. And so it feels like someone's ready for battle because of what they perceive they're gonna encounter. It could be memories from the past. Someone's wearing some armor. And this moment to moment feels like it's connected to this observer. So this could be, let's say it's you, where you're kind of trying to stay in the moment and observing where there's a part of you that is feeling really like you need to protect yourself, feeling very defensive, because there's something is hidden, or, you know, with this past lives, it's like dealing with, feels like it's connected to this soulmates and twin flames. There's a recognition of a deep connection here. And there's also a deep fear about what this is, what it potentially could be. Just feeling, you know, someone's shaking in their boots. And feeling unsure. There's fear. There's a lot of fear. There's it's the unknown. It's the unknown. But there's definitely there's a recognition of someone being a part of, it's like, oh, you're a part of my tribe. There's this connection. It's crazy that this came out. Okay. So, yeah, I don't need that anymore. Okay, yes, let me go to the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Get a little vampire action going. Apparently this is based on a book. I have not read the book. The House of Night. Let's see. Oath, 49. What? 49. Observer. Someone's observing someone making an oath, taking an oath. to oneself, to someone else. Again, we've got the number 4. 4 is a number of structure, stability, foundations. It's like making an oath to create a new foundation. And what is going on this guy's chest? We have the tattoo of we'll say it's like a cat, big cat claw, some blood. It's like the wound, it's over, it's on the right side. It's like there has been pain, there has been wounds, but there's a healing that's happening. And then and then on his left side, he's actually digging into where his heart is, and his hand is actually into his body, and it looks like it's watery. So it's really like making an oath to oneself. It's like really diving deep into one's emotions. High Priestess of Water, 4. Yeah, 4 again. High Priestess of Water. This is yeah, it's like taking the oath to be loyal to your emotions. Someone is. We're just going to keep saying you, but it could be someone else as well. Maybe it's a mirroring thing, because we do have mirroring here. Yeah. This could be, both people are feeling away, but like really tuning in, tapping into the emotions, which is helping to access the intuition more deeply. Complicated. 11. It's funny because it looks like a Roman numeral 2. It's complicated. Could be an 11, could be a 2. 11 breaks down to 2. Something's really complicated here. Now this could also be where someone's taking an oath of loyalty, of something it's like to a High Priestess of Water, because we have a masculine and a feminine here. So it's like someone's like, I'm going to dig into my emotions, into my heart, as a way of honoring you. But it's complicated. Why is it complicated? Ooh, okay. So I want to do this. I want to dive into my not you guys, my Edgar Allan Poe tarot. Now I used this yesterday, and I was very delirious and very sleep deprived, and I had to go back and read the book, because I was like, what are the suits? I had kind of forgotten. And I realized that I got it wrong. That doesn't make the reading wrong yesterday, though. What I said was what was supposed to be said, was what was supposed to come out. However, in this deck, there's the hearts, which is like literal hearts. That is swords. And then there's crows, which I thought was swords, because crows are intelligent, right? And are messengers, and or birds are, and it's actually cups. So the crows are cups, and the hearts are swords. So with that in mind, I want to pull some cards. Why is this complicated? What's going on here? What is this complication about? Page of, it's the crow. Page of water. Page of cups in reverse. The devil in reverse. We've got Capricorn, also water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, with the page here and all this watery energy. 8 of eyeballs, 8 of wands. So it feels like somebody is needing to do some kind of deep dive into their emotions. That's why there's this digging in. It's like somebody is having trouble accessing their emotions, or has been. And thinking about the masculine here, like, we think of, kind of the archetypical masculine as being somewhat unemotional, right? Being strong and able to take action, brave, courageous, right? With this courage, and being in touch with the emotions. It's not always safe. Like, let's say, we're talking about, like, the hunter, like being out in situations where it's dangerous. You can't be in touch with your emotions. You have to stay logical. You have to stay aware and be able to pivot at a moment's notice and take action. And so the emotions need to put to the side, right? And what often happens, at least for, we'll say in some current societies, such as the one that I am from, the masculine men, will say, tend to shut off from their emotions. It's what is taught. And this is a lot of cultures. This happens, it's the women who are expected to be more emotional, who are allowed to be more emotional. And so there's something about the masculine in this situation. And by the way, I'm not speaking of gender. This energy. Anybody can embody this. The masculine in the equation has been somehow detached from their emotions, or they've had trouble accessing emotions. And it could be a part of what this fighting is about. It's like being in the head, being always ready for that conflict or confrontation or whatever, always having that armor on. But in order to access the emotions, the armor needs to come off. And so the process of doing this, of accessing the emotions, of stripping away the armor, leads the masculine to recognizing where they have kind of bought into their own fears, societal fears, leaned into toxic ways of thinking, toxic behaviors. There's it's like overcoming, like somebody here, the masculine is learning how to overcome, is in the process of overcoming these kind of antiquated comes to mind, like antiquated ways of thinking and being. It doesn't fit the new paradigm, the new whatever's going to bring this together, these energies together, the soulmates, the twin flames. And so through working through kind of releasing, working through these kind of observing the behaviors, the ways of thinking that haven't served, that have actually held the masculine back, it is creating this momentum. this forward momentum. See, yeah, the water, the purification. There's a purification happening for the masculine here. And in this process of purification, there's this movement that's just picking up speed. There's an ability to see all the eyeballs, the observer here. And there may be communication, a desire to communicate. It's so funny because it makes me think of what I just shared, with the Overthinkosaurus. There's, writing the text 5 times but never sending it, or still haven't sent it. It's like, it's realizing that communication needs to come from the heart. Communicating with this one has to come from the heart, or it won't be recognized, it won't be accepted. Yeah. Woo. Okay, so what next? Where are we at? Okay, so there's communication here, or there's forward momentum. Where is this leading? I want to go to the this one, Tarot of Mystical Moments. Where is this momentum and or communication leading? Ace of Cups. Yeah, see, this is the acceptance. This is the offer and the acceptance. This is, the High Priestess of Water loves herself. She knows that she is the prize, and she owns it. And so that's why she's like, you come bearing your emotions, or don't show up at all, because she won't accept anything less. And so here comes this offer. Wait, hang on though, I'm not done. Whoa, 4 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse. That's why it's complicated. Something has happened here. That there's an offer. There's an offer that potentially could be accepted. And maybe this is a part of the oath is self-love. Maybe that's, there's more of a journey to go on, because with the 4 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Wands in reverse, it's a sticking point. It's like, I don't know if this is tell me more. Hang on. What is this 4 of Wands? King of Pentacles. The female King of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been some kind of loss here. A feminine King of Pentacles has endured some kind of loss. A loss of a connection, a loss of harmony. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Is feeling out of balance, feeling defeated. Who's feeling defeated? Queen of Swords in reverse is feeling defeated. Hang on. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. What is this? The Empress. Oh, so we have Taurus, Libra, and for me as a reader, also Virgo. Knight of Swords in reverse. there's like an inability to act, or it's like a really erratic energy. It's too impulsive. This is a really impulsive energy. Hermit. Virgo energy again. It's like somebody, okay, we'll talk about the masculine again. Let's say the masculine is like, I see my Empress. I see this is the prize. This Empress is this high priestess of water. And there's this impulsive energy, but it's like, it's not laser focused enough. It like all the T's and the I's, the T's have not been crossed, the I's have not been dotted. There's this it's I don't know why kerfuffle keeps coming to mind. Yeah, it's an energy that does not, that the Empress is like, hello, who are you? Go calm down, go take a cold shower and then come back, right? But there's this energy coming in and like, I want to share my cup with you, I have all this emotion, but it's coming from this very kind of chaotic energy, this chaotic place. And so wait, tell me more about the Eight of Wands. So then we have this feminine King of Pentacles feeling, okay, so then this feels like this is the masculine. There's a masculine who is or has been in touch with their feminine side, feeling the loss because of feeling like they've been left out in the cold. The Empress is like, you're just a knight. Like, you're nowhere close to where I'm at. And so this king is feeling this loss, but is like, I'm not going to let it stop me. There's this masculine is very determined. I'll give him that credit, but there's still this momentum. It's almost like not understanding, not getting the message, because there's a lack of harmony. There's not celebration, even though there is momentum, there is communication. Full on kitty confirmation. And so ultimately it's leaving this masculine defeated. Wait, what is this Queen of Swords in reverse about? The world. Oh. Okay. There's unfinished business here. The masculine has not fully closed out a cycle with a Queen of Swords in reverse, and it has left him out of balance, and that's why this this crazy, chaotic, erratic energy is not being accepted by the Empress, because she can intuit, she is intuitively in touch. She understands that this masculine is not at her level. And so the masculine can make all the oaths he wants, but until he figures his own self out, resolves something here, he's not ready. He's not ready. And so that's why there's a purification here. That's why it's complicated. The masculine has some work to do. And you can have all the courage in the world, but if you don't come correct, you're going to fall on your face. I'm speaking to the masculine. Okay. Where are we at? I should probably close this out. Yeah, it's time for me to close this out. We have the story now. So how about a little... All right. I'll get some cheeky messages from Spirit. You're aligned, not unhinged. It just feels the same sometimes. Kitty. Kitty confirmation again. Yeah. Whoever I'm talking to, you're aligned, not unhinged. It just feels the same sometimes. It's like I think you're doing much better than you think you are. Whether you identify as the feminine or the masculine. You say you're fine, but spirit heard that tone. Try again. You are okay, this clearly is for the masculine. You are not fine. You have some things. You have some things that are still lingering. Energies, actual physical things. Yeah. Feeling of defeat. That's why the armor is on, because of Queen of Swords reversed, fighting, bitter, angry, energies. Yeah. Yeah, that needs to be healed in order to be able to access this energy. One more. Una más. Your higher self is doing the slow clap right now. Keep going. Keep going. You're on the right track. That's what this fork in the road is all about. You have the ability to get unstuck from the past. You technically were never stuck in the first place. So this is working through your own false can't think of the word, thinking that something was a certain way. You had to be a certain way or show, do things in a certain, whatever it was, whatever is keeping you stuck regarding that Queen of Swords in reverse. Just keep going. You got this. All right, I'll leave it there. Interesting. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.